Hi there, I'm Nu-Trix, and today we're looking into two new plugins from Safari Pedals. There are two AMPS, different model they're remaking virtually. Let's listen to them. You'll understand. They're quick, easy. They're a simulation of amps. I've got this clean guitar. If I add the Twin Panda amp, very simple. It has a bright switch. There's a gain. You can make it saturate and have that amp noisy, a little bit distortion here. You can control the treble, the mid, and the bass. You get reverb. You get speed. It's basically a tremolo. So here's the tremolo here. And there's a choice of where you put this microphone. So are you using a condenser mic or a dynamic mic? And then it changes. And then let's say I'm going to boost this up so you hear more of it. Change the microphones. It doesn't have the same tonality. Then you have also the option of input, so you can saturate the input and have it more with distortion if you want to. You know, if you really want to. And we got a blend, so you can have it in parallel, so you hear the original sound plus the sound, or you can just have it like that, full blend, so you're basically only listening to the effect. Silver Llama amp. It's the tone here. You have the gain. So this one goes more really into overdrive. You can have that kind of noisy sound if you want to. It can really be interesting. It's spring. So it's a spring reverb. And we got a slap here at the beginning. Little slap echo. Now you also can change where the microphone is or which microphone you're using by switching between condenser and dynamic microphone here. Here, this one is more muffled, less high definition. This one is more high. And you have same logic. You have the blend, the input, and the output, so you can saturate the input also. And you can also click auto gain if you want this. When you bring this one up, when you bring the input up, the output goes down here. Now let's try this on drums or with like this one here. So this one now has an 808 into this. Be really fun. So This pad, when I add the tremolo here, it gives it a new life, movement. And if I don't want too much, I could actually blend the two. And I also have this one. I'm going to stop this if I have this one. But this goes into the Llama, Silver Llama, and it actually, the input is really maxed out, so that's where you get that saturated input sound. But if you don't want it to clip, so the Silver Llama and the Twin Panda, and in this case, these are not pedals, but these are as simple as pedals because you have very little amount of buttons and you can do a lot of texture change. I always see these type of effects as creative effects. They're part of creating the sound, they're part of the texture, and they're probably part of the creative process, and they're going to be part of the sound. Like they're part of your guitar, they're part of their synth, they're part of the sound you're going to use. They're not there at the end just for the mix. They're there in the creative process. So put them in your creative boxes and pull them out if you want to just play with the texture and give it some. And quickly, that's the fun part. There's not a lot of buttons. You don't have to think about it too much. You just react to it, and then you go, okay, a little bit of reverb, a little bit of tremolo, a little bit of spring reverb or slap echo. It's just really quick, and it sounds warm and organic. And if you wanted to overdrive, it does like the normal amp would do. That's it. Stay safe, make more music. See you soon. Cheers.